Apparently there was an error going live. So I hope that I am live on all my channels. There we go. So I believe I fixed that. So are you finding yourself creating content more than you're serving your current clients, or are you overwhelmed, just stressed out with your schedule, even though you've got the income that you need, yet still not able to get over that hump and move on to the next stage in your business where you're achieving that ultimate vision that you had back when you started your business about 6 months or more ago? Where you're like, I'd like to move forward, but I'm really super overwhelmed and I don't think I can handle much more of this. Well, I'm Leah Sparrow of the Effortlessly Booked Program, and I want to share you 3 steps to becoming effortlessly booked. Okay. So, one is a shift in mindset. So, that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with the shift in mindset first, and then we're going to regroup and look back at your foundation. After we do that, we're going to make tweaks to your content. So let's get started, okay? So first is that mindset shift that you need to make. You are First, I want you to really believe this. You are that level of entrepreneur. Sometimes there's a little bit of imposter syndrome going on, even though we're doing the thing and we're kicking ass and doing well. We need to make sure that we remind ourselves that we are the experts that we say that we are, because you are. You've gotten this far, you've served clients, you've gotten results, and you're doing the thing. You are the one who can serve the clients who are at a higher level. You are the one who doesn't have to hustle to make it. You are the expert, okay? So shift that mindset right now, own it. You are that expert that you know that you are. You don't have to prove it anymore. You've served clients and gotten results. So you are that. Now, the next thing you need to do is regroup, review your niche. This means, yeah, I know. Ah, God, you did that the first time you went out and did stuff. You need to regroup. You need to look at your ICA. Really look close at it. Think about their problem. Okay? Think about that problem and understand, are you telling them that you can solve their problem, or are you telling them about the transformation? Yes, you need to know both, but you need to think to yourself, am I making it clear that I solve the problem? Okay? So for example, one of my clients, ESL Jeff, he solves the problem of getting a higher score on your IELTS program. Okay. Another one of my clients, JL Adolph, he helps you achieve a higher level of understanding of how to be a father. You create a better life for yourself. There's some transformation in there, but the first step is to overcome your own trauma for JL. He helps you overcome your own past trauma as a fatherless father. For me, I help you become consistently booked in a way that is abundant versus being overwhelmed. So are you speaking to the problem and the transformation, or just the transformation? I see a lot of times many people talking about the transformation. Okay. So the transformation is like, are you overwhelmed? Well, let me help you be less overwhelmed. That's a transformation. What is the problem that you solve that creates less overwhelm, becoming less overwhelmed? Okay. What is the problem that you solve that alleviates the overwhelm? What is that problem? For me, it's helping you become consistently booked in a way that is more comfortable. You probably started your business saying, I don't want to work more than X number of hours, and you are actually working more hours than that now. Let's get back to working less hours. I work 3 days a week. Do you want to do the same thing? All right. That's how you discover the problem versus the transformation. Now, are you marketing to the right level of ICA? Now, really think about this as we go forward. Okay. Are you marketing to the right level of ICA? So you want to go back to tweaking your content. Look back at your past content and ask yourself, am I clear on who I want? So what I see many entrepreneurs doing is they're going maybe a step down from who they're talking to actually, and actually teaching them something that they already know, right? So am I using their voice? Ask yourself that. Am I using the words that they're saying? All right. How can you shift your content to speak to your ICA? So you really have to look at that. So another thing that you need to do is also own the fact that you can't sit on social media and post all day, every day, right? You just don't have time for that because you've got to serve your clients. So how do you find the time to create content that is very, very strong and very inspiring for your clients? Well, what you do is you break that down. First, you look back at your past content, say, how can I tweak it? And then you set a timer, literally set a timer to create that content. It should take you no more than 10 minutes, 10 minutes to create your content, to create that post. No more than 10 minutes. Okay, you've tweaked your content. Now you've got a bonus. Okay, so how do you spend no more than 10 minutes posting and have a better system? You can use my free guides, Daily Mingle. Just go to leahsparrow.com to download that guide and get a better system of creating content, getting those leads generated, and making sales. Okay, without spending thousands of hours. Maybe you're not spending thousands of hours, but without spending what seems like all day, every day, trying to do just that. You do not have to spend all day, every day trying to get leads and trying to make sales. You do not. You can have the time to serve the clients that you have now. So let's share. I want to share a story right now with you. So I'm going to share the story of Paul Salloway. So Paul Salloway is a very successful online service provider. He helps online teachers specifically, but he can help anybody really. He has a website service and he helps you create funnels and he helps you create an amazing email list. And he was getting very, very frustrated with his lack of ideal client avatars coming to him. That's what ICA means, a lack of your ideal client coming to him. So he said, I was just, most of the people that are coming to me, they just don't understand. They don't get it. They don't realize that they need this. So he was going back and teaching at a level lower than what he actually needed to be teaching that. So we had to make a shift in his mindset and make him realize that he can teach the level of client that he wants, right? So instead of trying to teach someone about all this stuff to get them to the point where they need his services, I told him we just said, hey, look at your foundation. You are actually, your content is actually speaking to someone who is below this, is not ready for your services yet. You're trying to teach them how to be ready for your services versus teaching the person who is already ready for your services how to use your services. So when he had that realization that he needed to make that shift, he started seeing how his content was easier to create, how he was starting to create that client attraction that brought his client to him, the client that was ready for his services. So your next step is, here are your next steps and what you need to do. You need to make that shift in your mindset. Say it with me. I am capable of serving higher level clients. I am capable of serving the clients who are ready for my services. Review your ICA, your ideal client. Are you speaking to them at their level, the level where they are ready for your services, or actually are you trying to teach them and build them up so they are ready for your services? Are you doing that? Review your content. Are you speaking to your ICA in your content? Are you clear on who is ready for your services? So the way to say this is, are you trying to teach 100 level students that are in a college, 100 level students, or are you addressing the graduate students? Okay, are you addressing the undergraduates, or are you addressing the graduate students that you are actually the professor for? So think about that. So if you need some help brainstorming some of this, if you really want to get faster in all of this and brainstorm and really get clear on your next steps and how to actually implement some of this stuff, you can sign up for a free Effortless Next Steps session. The link is in the description, or you can shoot me an email at leah@leahsparrow.com. That's Leah at leahsparrow.com. Until then, I hope you all have a great day. If you are catching this on the replay, just comment Team Replay. And I'm so happy that I could help you today. Look for more content on my YouTube channel that will help you even more with more strategies on how to become effortlessly booked.